On the outskirts of Chennai, India's third largest city, away from the noise and chaos of the main highway to Mamallapuram, is Dakshinakshatra, a village constructed in 1996 to showcase the South Indian traditional arts, architecture, and culture. I spent a full day exploring the complex and meeting the artisans with my friend Bharat on a hot Saturday last May. I found the cool and handsome homes there a welcome haven and a masterful reflection of the rich arts in the region. I had been invited to Dakshinakshatra as a special guest thanks to V.R. Devaka, a culture guru in Chennai for whom I interned 6 summers ago. Scattered among the houses are several artisan workshops with people practicing their trade and selling their work. A potter from Chengalpattu, Tamil Nadu, a leather puppet maker from Andhra Pradesh, a man clacking away at a silk sari on the handloom, his granddaughter sitting patiently nearby. I watched one man make an entire set of glass-blown stirrers, pulling the strands of molten glass meticulously into a mini Ganesh, a swan, a tiger. I bought a set of freshly made for $1 per handcrafted piece. I spent quite a bit of time with a man who has passed on his family tradition of painting detailed scenes from the Mahabharata on silk and etching it into palm leaves strung together. He acknowledged his difficulty in selling bigger pieces because of the amount of time and work that goes into each one. To me, the depictions from the ancient texts and culture reflected in his work and the work of others were intriguing, exotic, colorful. What a resource, I reflected, as Bharat and I walked towards the bus stand at the end of the day. If only more of modern-day development could reflect the richness of its heritage. Though he enjoyed the village and respects the artisans, Bharat challenged my assertions. To him, rehashing the same stories from the same ancient texts again and again inhibits growth and innovation. He noted that the strongest patrons of such traditional arts establishments are often foreign tourists like me, who romanticize a time and a place they didn't have to live in, a time that lacked today's advancements and equal opportunities. As a cartoonist constantly pushing the creative boundaries of what is fresh, testing messages that are relevant to a younger generation today, Bharat had a point. What is the importance of heritage arts after all? Why is it that so many of the patrons are foreigners and not locals? What's the relevance for the challenges the country faces, and how can these arts help the country achieve its greatest potential moving forward? Later that week, I accompanied Devaka to the SOS Children's Village, a community that raises orphan children in a series of simple, traditional-style Tamil houses in Chennai. The village is home to about 100 children at a time, and the grounds include a library, performing arts space, small school, medical facility, and a temple. Devaka had been invited to host a workshop with artisans from Dakshinakshatra on behalf of the Asima Trust, her organization that helps communities in need through the traditional arts. The potter, kalamkari master, basket maker, and hand loomer came to the village to share their trade with the children. They made fish out of dried palm leaves and painted temple dancers in maroon ink onto fabric to make kalamkari. Perhaps the most tactile of the trades, the pottery wheel, was also the most popular. The children huddled around the station patiently as the master would pump the wheel and prepare a lump of wet clay to be shaped. He would then invite the kids, one at a time, to sit across from him, place their hands in his, and guide them gently as they shaped mini earthen jugs and bowls. The look of happiness, of surprise and joy as these children felt the smooth, wet clay slide over their hands for the first time, moved me nearly to tears. It was more than an agent to teach the kids something new. In its very simplicity of shaping earth, in its satisfaction of the basic need for human touch, it was healing. I reflected that these children may never know their own parents, but through the craft introduced by Devaka and the Dakshinakshatra artists, they can gain a sense of place, of heritage, of belonging. I agree with Bharat that the arts, just like industry, thrive with new ideas and innovation. But there's a lot to learn from the generations of wisdom, skill, and hard work that inform the traditional arts. They are very rich in southern India, and they are still very much alive.